This episode of The Memory Palace is brought to you by Article. We are big fans of Article here at The Memory Palace. This room of the palace, the ballroom where I'm sitting right now, it's palatial, trust me, is lit beautifully by a legit beautiful lamp from Article. This stuff is of extraordinarily high quality. It is truly lovely furniture that's influenced by, mid-century modern and Scandinavian styles. I have a feeling you're really going to like it. If you've never checked it out before, summer and warmer weather is right around the corner here in the Northern Hemisphere. And they really have fantastic outdoor furniture. It's totally worth checking out. Go to article.com and take a look. The stuff looks great, and it is made with all these outdoor-friendly materials like teak and acacia wood and granite and galvanized steel and rattan. And it comes to you with a flat delivery fee of $49, regardless of what you're buying and how big the order is. So go to www.article.com/memorypalace and get $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more. That is www.article.com/memorypalace. Go check it out. The Memory Palace is brought to you by Rate Marketplace. If you're a homeowner, did you know it takes just minutes to see if you're eligible to save up to $4,000 a year? Rate Marketplace is a home financing engine that uses a fast and easy online process. With Rate Marketplace, you can drop the paperwork and in a few minutes get a custom mortgage solution from your phone or computer. If you want to get started and see your savings at ratemarketplace.com/memorypalace. That's ratemarketplace.com/memorypalace. They are an equal housing lender. MLS number 1137890. This is the Memory Palace. I'm Nate DiMeo. There once were some fruit flies. They were born, they mated, they ate some fruit, and they died about 30 days later, like fruit flies do. But these particular fruit flies spent one of those 30 days, a winter's day in 1947, in space, as the first of Earth's creatures to leave its atmosphere. There once were 4 monkeys named Albert the First through Albert the Fourth, who blasted forth from the New Mexico desert in 4 rockets to see whether humans could survive the trip to space. Alberts 1 through 3 didn't live long enough to let us know if we could, so we strapped the 4th Albert with wires and sensors to monitor his health on this trip. He did great, survived no ill effects, until the landing, which killed him on impact. There once was a monkey named Yorick, who went 236,000 feet up and 236,000 feet down, landing softly and safely with a parachute. But alas, poor Yorick didn't survive the wait for rescue. A metal capsule gets awfully hot in the desert sun. There once were 2 monkeys, Mike and Patricia, who did everything together, we're told, including get shot into space in May 1952, awake and weightless in the nose cone of a rocket. They made it back alive and retired to the National Zoo in Washington, D.C., where Patricia died just a couple of years later of natural, non-space-related causes. She was survived by her mate, Mike, who lived until 1967. Let's spare a thought for Mike and his dotage. A widower, on display at the National Zoo, a government worker until the end, whose memory, primatologists tell us, may well have held thoughts of Patricia and that odd adventure they took one spring day long ago. There once were many dogs, Soviet dogs, chosen for space because they could sit and stay on command, unlike some fool American monkey. They'd go up in pairs. There was Desic, who went up with Gypsy in the summer, then again with Lisa in the fall, but then died in the fall back to Earth. There were Smalaya and Malishka and Albina and Dimka and Modnitsa and Kozyavka. All went up alive. Not all came back that way. One dog named Bobik broke out of her cage and ran away in the middle of the night rather than fly into space the next morning. Good girl. And then there was Laika. Poor, famous Laika. Sent to her death by design. sent to orbit the Earth in a satellite they knew would burn up on re-entry. For a half-century, the Russians maintained that they had invented a special machine that euthanized her, right before her oxygen was set to run out, during her 6th day in flight. But they hadn't. In truth, she died just hours after takeoff. Overheating, we think. A small favor, we fear. They built a statue to Laika in Moscow. A stone rocket, a bronze dog, and said her death proved that humans could survive in space, though it did not. But the death of a monkey named Gordo, lost in the ocean, down there still, did. And the lives of other monkeys and mice and street dogs and guinea pigs all. One monkey named Sam, and one chimp named Ham, proved that we could go to space. Some of them lived, others traded their lives for our dreams, as is so often the bargain.